Okay, good morning guys, welcome to this epic.ELEVEN CSGO stream. Gumpster jumping in. We've just started with the ninth round of this game of CRG Vs Dignitas. It's the first round of the elimination bracket.
Yeah, bright and early today. How are you feeling today, Biggs?
I feel rested.
You feel rested, do you?
Ready to rock and roll now.
After your 14-hour marathon yesterday by yourself. Good start.
Great fun.
So, who do you think's going to win then? Code Red or Team Dignitas? Who are we looking at today? I mean, Code Red are the second seed, Team Dignitas are the third seed. They're meeting at this early stage in the elimination brackets. How do you feel? You know, how do you feel they're going to do?
Depending on what way the teams are prepared this morning, at the moment I'll be thinking I'm going for CRG, but Dignitas did have a few good moments yesterday, but I don't think they performed their best ability yesterday. So
let's put this into perspective. Yesterday, Mad Fraggers, the mixed team of Lig and Pain, Steel, Fearless, Sliggy, they beat Team CRG 16-5 and 16-8. So for a team that's looking like, in theory, they should be one of the favourites to win the event, losing to a mixed team like that is kind of a little bit of a wake-up call, if anything.
But sure, Dignitas had their little battle with Click as well.
Yeah.
At that point, went into three maps,
which they lost
with 2 overtimes. So
some incredible matches yesterday and some really good surprises. That's what I really enjoyed about yesterday.
Yeah.
Quite a few surprises, like Click winning the first match of the day against Toxic.
2-0.
And you know, it just opened the doors for more kind of surprises during the day.
Yeah. So just waiting for the player. Well, I think one player's away for a P. Don't understand why he couldn't have done this before the start of the game, but
no, they're all there.
They're all there now.
They're all there. I'm guessing we're just waiting for a start.
Well, match 3 starting now, so
here we go.
Have fun said. Going straight into this first pistol round. This is a best of 3 elimination round bracket now, guys. We had best of 3 groups as well, which I haven't really seen too often, but
no,
I think it worked.
No, you can't. The problem with best of 3 in group stages, you literally cannot do it when you've got more teams than what we have. I mean, we've only had 9 teams, and doing best of 1 in the groups was possible, but would have made the group stages a little bit boring. So we went with the best of 3, and it rolled successfully. We only went over the schedule by 5 minutes last night, so after a 3-hour kind of backtrack.
Yeah, well, the problem with the map as well at the start for the first game between Toxic and Click, but as we were talking here, Dignitas have made their way onto this A bomb site and are already chilling on that bomb site. Bomb hasn't been planted yet. There's too many CTs of CRG waiting round. Dignitas has got a fair hold. Ben's pretty low health sitting in grave there, but we're seeing a lot of angles coming in here from Cause, Red Snake and Zed, but Bomb's still not going down yet.
Well, they've got plenty of time on the board, and they're just trying to get the picks, and they're going to get them.
Cause 1v4.
And now the bomb has been planted here, so it's 1 versus 4. Cause has got a difficult task here.
Not going to happen.
Not going to happen, and he gets taken down there, and that's the first round to Team Dignitas, the 3rd seed here at epic.ELEVEN.
So pretty well worked. Main problem for CRG that round, they didn't really play anybody apps, and Red Snake was the only player sitting on the back of the bomb site. He couldn't really do that much at all to stop that push. So Dignitas picking up the first round. Quite usual we've seen these days with Glocks, especially with 5-man rushes. You just can't stop.
I mean, Glocks are, well, they're overpowered, let's be honest, in the game. There isn't any kind of CT effective pistol really to counterbalance that, and I don't know whether that's Valve's kind of decision on that front. I guess it is.
I think
maybe they want the T's to be a little bit more powerful, because in the past they've said that CTs are kind of too overpowered in the previous incarnations of the game.
I think, well, with the case of the Glocks though, whenever it comes to first round, You know, the Glocks are great against players who don't have any armor or head armor, but you know, whenever it comes to the point with coming to the rounds where terrorists need to eco, the Glocks aren't really that much powerful against battle rounds. You know, you see them all buying their P250s as P250s are like the best pistols whenever you're playing against armoured opponents. They eat through the armour, but
indeed, and it's a bit of a passive strategy from the terrorists so far. They are going to go into the B bomb site right now, and they're going to get a couple of picks, but Crazy Smurf has picked up one as a trade.
Zed and Cause just kind of sitting on that B bomb site. I think Zed could have done a little bit of a better job, but he had to play it patiently, and he was just a bit unlucky that somebody had jumped up onto the barbecue at that point. Red Snake has actually got an MP7, so he might be saving that.
Indeed, it's. I'm guessing Crazy Smurf is going to go for the exit picks here, as his other teammate has obviously gone for, you know, just staying put. They're not going to do anything stupid. They are going to try and save here, but Crazy's going to get taken down by Som there. And it's only Red Snake last, and he's going to try. Well, he's going to have to hide as best as he possibly can, but he's not, and that's it. 2-0 and no guns saved. I don't really agree with that kind of position where where Red Snake was.
Red Snake was. Yeah, it wasn't the best place. You can see your feet whenever you run around the corner, but
yeah, exactly.
He could have saved by running the library, but he was wanting to maybe get a few exit frags because it would affect Dignitas in this third round, because they're not going to have AKs just yet, because they know CRG haven't. Well,
that's throwing it all out.
There's an MP7 and 2 Bisons, 2 AKs, but I think Henry and Vertigo, did they die, or did they even have any other weapons? Well, anyway, still an eco from CRG.
3 on Arch.
Fairly
3
odd
on
stack.
Arch. That's a weird kind of stack right there.
I mean, Critical will be the main player, trying to bait some players out mid, because he's early peeking mid here, so you'll see Pez probably spotting him here. Then he'll try to bait him out, run away here in a few seconds, maybe, unless he's just frag hungry. Well,
that's a fantastic shot into Critical there.
10 health and he's still peeking, but look,
yeah.
Crazy Smurf holding that angle. I think Crazy Smurf could have played it a bit better.
Yeah, he needs to communicate there with Critical on this.
If he had just hidden there, Critical could have like ran back around the corner making that noise, and Pez would have probably chased him looking for the frag. But 3-0, first buy round should be coming up for CRG now.
Indeed.
And it is. But look, CRG hardly getting any frags at all. 1-1, 0-0-0.
Yeah, it's not been
ideal.
productive few eco rounds. I mean, they would have hoped for a few more to get some more money on the board, but they're going to have to make do, and it's 3-0 to Team Dignitas, and if CRG had to lose this round, it would screw them over economically.
Like,
But Crazy Smurf has picked up an AWP kill there, with Red Snake also joining in the fun, and it's now 5 versus 3. So hopefully we might see a CRG round and make this a little bit more competitive in the early stages.
it's only 3. Well, Pez is on quite low health, and they do look like they're wanting to force this mid take. Critical getting that pick whenever he was flashed.
Critical with 3 AWP kills there.
Maybe should have went to him, but I thought they'd smoke up Arch and go quad, but
well,
not.
just didn't happen now. It didn't happen.
1-3 scoreline. CRG picking up their first round now, and lucky enough not getting economically broken after that.
Indeed, and the terrorists are on are they on a buy round, or are they on eco? They must be on a buy round.
They'll be in a buy round. They could afford it.
They've got their smokes and nades there, and full buy. Obviously, they need to get the bomb down.
Yes, Critical getting dinked through the wall, but still managed to get the shot.
Indeed.
He didn't get aim punched too badly there, so it didn't affect him.
And over the years, Critical has been quite an awesome player with the AWP, as we've seen, especially at Epic over the years. I remember Epic 8 very well, the video. But some of his AWP kills in that tournament were just phenomenal, so hopefully he can do some damage here with the AWP. Interesting, he's gone for the quad side. Very passive setup again from CRG since losing that 5th man.
Oof. Close, but Not close enough.
below
He's
signal.
scared them off though. They've headed towards Banana. Dignitas not entirely sure what they want to do. Henry's on 35 health as well. 2 smoke coming in mid, so I don't think it's the most productive thing they could do. But Zed's still on the bomb site waiting. But look, Call's already rotated off. So if Zed gets picked off pretty early on, Dignitas will be able to storm onto this bomb site. They would have surely heard that. It's going to be another fake, is it? Yeah, look, 3 players for CRG waiting there. And
Another fake, so this is a little bit more interesting here, and it's actually working for them because they've managed to get Arch side, but Critical gets 1 kill, and that's crazy. But Vedico does get the trade pick there. And there's Red
Snake
He's
picking it up.
3 kills.
Dignitas didn't really have enough time there. I mean, there's only 13 seconds left on the board. They really needed to kind of storm into the site, which I don't think they had any flashes or smokes left after that stage. Did 2 fakes, and whenever you're doing that, you have to make sure that all those players are rotated off, or at least have enough time to kind of clear out the site without running in kind of one by one. But
exactly. So we are going to see an eco from the terrorists this time because they didn't manage to get the bomb planted, and they are struggling to pick up the rounds, even though they are 3-2 up in these early stages. But it's going to be an interesting round here for TeamCRG. They'll want to minimise the amount of deaths they concede, but Critical's managed to get 1. Cause has got a 2nd, and there's a 3rd from Cause. Well, 2 for him. Critical's managed to join in as well with a 2nd.
Vertigo soon to go down, 7 health. Oh, who's that flanking? I don't even know. Smurf. Smurf finally picking up the frag on the Vertigo was only on a few HP, so 3-3 the scoreline.
Yeah, that was a good round from TeamCRG. I know it's an eco round, but they did not lose the single player in that round, and that's
crucial.
Phenomenal for their economy in this game.
Because look, 8k.
Exactly, so they'll be able to buy next round, even probably the follow-up round as well, so they should be okay there for money.
Just helps them out so much later on in the game, but
let's see some Molotovs come up there.
I think that smoke cancelled it out though, which was
that's unfortunate. I want to see the bring back of the Molotov.
I remember the times learning the Molotovs earlier on in the game whenever they didn't explode in the air, so we had different Molotovs, so I could throw a Molotov from CT spawn that would land in T steps and deny the terrorists getting an early banana rush. But
I remember that.
Dignitas are making their way up onto the B bomb site.
They're not going for the all-out and out push though, which is unusual.
Very, very slow at the moment. Pez is just about to cross over. There's no CRG players. Actually, well, as I say, that Zed does begin to peak, picks up the first frag on Pez. Can he get any more? Gets 2, and Call's helping out now as well. Such low health for Henry, but can't do much. Red Snake also taken out, so it's just left up to Crazy Smurf and Critical to clutch this round. It's Henry G though, he only has 7 health. Oh, he gets that nice little AK headshot. It's just Critical left. So Henry is the player in a 1v2 situation. He can't really be peaking with such low health.
1v1 actually.
Or 1v1. Well, he already killed one of those other opponents, but...
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I was just keeping an eye on him.
The drop frames, is there? Is it rising?
Only slightly at the moment. But we should be alright there. So 4-3 for CRG. They were 3-0 down after the initial eco rounds. Seems like it stopped. So there you go. So this is going to be I wouldn't say pivotal round because it's obviously an eco round now for Dig, and a couple of nades coming down. That's Cause. He's got 2, but Pez has managed to get the trade onto him. That'd be a good trade pick.
Zed's in a really bad position here.
He is, and but he has managed to get a kill there after
Critical with a double nade. 5-3. I mean, if Dignitas could pick up 6 or 7 rounds, it would put them in a good enough position, because you'd usually see that kind of 9-6. Well, not so much 8-7, but if Dignitas were wanting to pick up this map, then 8-7 would be good. They did play Click yesterday on it, and it was 16-10, I'm fairly sure.
It was, yeah.
But Inferno against mixed teams is slightly easier. Critical changing up his position here, opping him banana, missing the shot. Still going aggressive to peek it, but he wants more.
He doesn't realise they're around the corner from him. He could get caught out here, which is...
He gets the frag on the vertigo. The flash doing nothing, but Henry peeking around the corner, finishing him off. So Zed, the only player left on this B-bomb site, but look, Pez, Som and Ben are waiting around that second mid area. Except hardly any of CRG have actually rotated off the B yet.
Yeah, but Dignitas are moving back towards A at the moment, so going quad side right now.
Crazy Smurf just spraying and couldn't pick up the frag, wasn't connecting a single shot. Red Snake picking up 2 frags, but Som finishing him off. Zed in a 1v2 situation against Henry and Som. Bomb will be planted on the A bomb site. Zed's got an op.
Yes, got the op, but he's been smoked out.
Smoke's gonna destroy him. Oh no, the corner. He doesn't spot bomb. Oh, he still gets the shot.
It. What was that?
Oh, close to getting Henry, but 5-4 the scoreline now.
That's first round on the board
for Dignitas after their initial kind of eco bashes.
Indeed. So 5-4. We're 10 rounds in. This is the 10th round, and it's kind of even right now. I don't really see who's going to win this map at the moment. They're too close to call. Which is what I would have expected, with it being second seed versus third.
At the moment, I think CRG are kind of the better team at the moment, just because they've been the team to pick up the most buy rounds at the moment. Dignitas have only picked out 1 of the 4 buy rounds currently, which out of 4 rounds, it's not really that much to kind of go off, but kind of anything is important at the moment. But looking at Dignitas at the moment, they did lose vertigo early on there, and they are going to slowly make their push towards mid. Critical waiting with the op. Henry jumping across, couldn't land on the ground quick enough to get the shot off. Critical still peeking quad.
They really do need to shut down Critical on that arch side. He's got the second there. Can he get the third?
Oh, he legs him. Can't finish him off. It is Smurf stuck here. Oh, actually, nobody is watching. Nope, Cosd has got arch. Smoke's coming in. Spray.
It's not hitting anyone. He does get it though.
Smoke.
No, that's 6-4 to CRG now.
CRG storming ahead. I mean,
I think the initial problem for me though is the fact that they're not smoking off arch side, which is where Critical is playing. I know he's rotating a bit through the map, but he's initially playing on that arch side, and he's playing aggressively as well.
It's the more problem going in 1 by 1. I mean, Henry jumping across mid and just crouching there while everybody else just stayed behind, and didn't really do that much. Annoying Gumpster. Critical at mid again. Can he pick up any form? No. Misses that shot.
He's got it though, he's got the third.
Gets the pistol shot in the vertigo. It was eco coming in from Dignitas. So
another hat trick. And when Critical's on fire, I know I tend to, Critical is a kind of a controversial. Critical is a very controversial character, but when he does,
look at him. He's stepped up now. He's on 16-6 at the moment, and Red Snake close behind him with 11.
Exactly. When he gets on top of opponents, he manages to just keep it going all game. It's too good at the moment for Dignitas to handle. And there's a fantastic shot there from Cause. Can he get a second? Yes, he does. He gets a third, fourth.
Nope. Zed, but great from Critical. And it was another eco from Dignitas, but it's good at least. Cause playing there, not losing any health. He's not losing, or none of CRG are losing any weapons. So look at the money. Critical's on 16k, 14k, 10k. They're storming ahead. I mean, compared to Dignitas' economy, CRG are pretty much set for the rest of this game. I mean, they could even buy weapons for Dignitas and chuck them at them.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, big Zillercaster.
Coolidge off. How about that?
Oh, Snake stuck on site. Smurf stuck in pit as well. Can't really do anything. 7 health, but Ben Ben's got low health, also so does Henry. Critical, can't do anything. Cause
Quite get it.
it's not great position for Cause. Loads of flashes coming in. He's completely blind.
Don't see how Cause is going to win this 1 versus 3, but they are low HP. I think he's just going to go for the exit frags now, and it's going to be 8-5.
I mean, he could go for it. I mean, look at the money. I mean, CRG are kind of set economically anyway at the moment, so
Indeed.
if he did want to go for it, but I suppose smart enough saving at least 4.5k's worth of equipment in the game.
Indeed.
Does it drop anymore?
As I said to Mary, it drops every so often.
If you are lagging, try using the
Beta.
beta.twitch.tv/epicland2 or any of those other servers, because you might be stuck on a Twitch server which
Is crap.
yeah, so it's
I'm joking. We're definitely not dropping anything
we're
outside.
not,
So
yeah, we're not dropping any frames here on our side, so it's definitely not our stream at the moment. But Smurf picks up 1 frag. Can he get any more? Should probably go to Snake. He's stuck in Boiler, picking up 2 frags at that point.
It's critical again. Can he get another? Yes, he does.
Critical on the edge of the smoke, taking out Pez, and it's just Som left. Oh, Critical overreacted there, and
It's taken down.
that's punished him. But Zed with a great flank coming in. 9-5 the scoreline now. I mean, if Dignitas could get one more round and win the pistol, I think they'd have a good chance of bringing this back. But if they lose this round and the pistol, I think that would be pretty much map over for.
I think they need to win this round and then win the pistol to sort of get themselves back on level terms. But they are going to go on to CT sides, and they're going to be up against Glocks, which we already said about the pistol round earlier. So let's just see what happens in this round. Could they go for a bit more of an aggressive?
Critical had a night the abuse onto Ben.
Indeed. And it doesn't look good for Dignitas right now.
6 health, 4 health, 46 health, and Vertigo, the only player with full health.
Indeed, and it's 4 versus 5, and Critical's managed to get another kill onto Pez at the moment. And Hiko said he's seen 1, he gets 1. Can he get 2? Gets 2.
Oh, he's run out of ammo.
Oh, he can't get the hat trick. Cannot get the hat trick there. And it's 4 versus 1 with Ben with 6 HP remaining. And he gets taken down by Critical in the end, and that's 10-5.
So Critical.
So, first half, 10-5. I think CRG should see this through. I mean, they're going to have the Glocks in the second half for the pistol round.
If CRG pick up the first Glock round, you know, we could most likely be going to see a 13-5 lead, and then coming into that with the momentum as well of CRG, it's going to be a tough job for Dignitas to bring this back.
Indeed, but I'd like to see it come back.
I'd
like
to
to see Dignitas win this pistol round. And
at least bring it into a pretty close game. It would be interesting enough to see.
exactly. We need a bit of overtime. We need 6 overtimes here today. No, we don't.
At the start of the day, maybe. But so Festival for CRG is kind of split up at the moment. Critical actually managed to get in a pick on Henry, overly aggressively peaked Banana. So other than that, there's not much happening. Hate going into this now. I got to press all these different keys, but Som can pick up 2 P2000 headshots. Can he get a third? No, he can't. Crazy's there, but Pez is ready to support. Vertigo and Ben rotating very quickly, and Pez just he got put down to such low health there, and he couldn't really do much about it at all. So Vertigo and Ben, the 2 players remaining here. Ben
3
does.
versus 2. Don't see this happening.
Ooh, Vertigo.
Could do if they could play their cards right, but they're throwing nades
Vertigo
left,
needs to
right,
get, if they want to get in and defuse it, he needs to get a pick right now, but he's dinked. And Ben's left with no health either.
There it is.
Critical picking up the final
5.
2. So we'll be expecting a 13-5 lead now after these few eco rounds are out of the way for Dignitas. I think they'll be wanting to get some of these out. Well, CT side, I mean, they're basically just holding the angles depending what way CRG go about it. I mean, CRG could go about it too overconfidently, not use any smokes or flashes. Well, not enough really, and kind of mess themselves up. We seen there was like last night in Dignitas versus Toxic, was it? There's so many kind of pistol rounds won, and then the second round was won by the opposite team after slight mess ups by the teams in their
Indeed, it was
strats.
the ebb and flow of the game really was not there really, as it just kept changing from side to side. And Red Snake is already down to 33 HP, but he has managed to pick up the kill onto Henry G there, and it's now 4 versus 5, but they have managed to get 2. The Crazy Smurf has gone huge there with 2 kills and caused.
Oh, I thought could have done something better if he had just had any ammo there or reloaded or whatever. He could have picked up 2 frags pretty quickly there, but 12-5 the scoreline.
Eco there was pretty good though, from Dignitas. They managed to get 2 kills out of it.
So it does lose a bit of money. It looks like Zed isn't even.
Has he not gone for it?
He's not even bought anything yet, or he.
Well, he's bought a nade.
He's got a nade, but I think he's just got a Glock.
Oh, interesting.
Good question. Like, we're playing a game as well, and we have to play bracket finals after this. But Counter-Strike people behind me are yelling so loudly that I can't even hear my teammates anymore. On TeamSpeak. I don't know if you can say something about it. If you can, would be great.
And at the moment, Dignitas still on another eco here. Critical peeking towards mid. Vertigo's actually boosted up on the balcony. Yeah, college. Oh, look, Vertigo, but he's spotted early on, and Som is in such a bad position here. Can't get any frags. Wow, that's such clear up by CRG. 13-5 the scoreline now. We'll be going into our first. Going to be going into this first buy round now of CRG between Dignitas. Gumpster's currently busy with one of the LOL players. So.
I'm just saying, you know.
It's a LOL player. Complaining about every kill apparently being screamed, but it's just really at the end of each round it's screaming. But at the moment, CRG are looking to do a full B strat. I'm not sure if they'll try faking it, but Critical moving up close. I want to stay with Critical because he's currently been on fire, but no. As I move away, Henry stuck in the smoke, can't really do too much. He's actually still in the smoke, and manages to get away with 39 health. All his teammates are rotating. Pez losing, put down to 23 HP, but I'm not sure exactly who it was, but oh, such a nade on the Henry. It was such good timing. Som dinking one of those players. Can he get the frag? Vertigo with the good nades. So 2 players left here for CRG. Som picking up another frag, and Som picking up the last frag. Does he have time to defuse? He's got a kit. No, he's got the defuse. It's all cool. Well, honestly, you guys can kind of hear whenever it's like usually the end of the rounds or whatever. You know, people are shouting, screaming, or if you get decent shot, you show a bit of excitement in games or whatever. So, yeah.
Sorry about that, guys. Anyway. Woo! Yeah, we know you would, Coolidge. So 13-6, both on buy rounds? Yes,
yeah,
they are, apart from Vertigo, who's got a Mag 7.
Yeah, Som managed to clutch the round. He killed the last 2 players and picked up the defuse in the smoke, so...
Okay, so looks like it's going to be a B push here, but his smoke is going to... Is that a smoke that he's just throwing? Yeah, it's going to go down.
But it's not great position whenever loads of flashes coming in. CRG can know they can run through it. So
indeed, and there's Critical with an opening frag once again, and he's just been instrumental for CRG so far today.
Henry's...
Oh! See ya! I was just about to say, what's Henry G doing, but...
Taken out by Cause. Nice little shot from Cause. Just through the corner of smoke.
Oh.
Some getting taken out by Red Snake, peeking out of ruins.
What were those positions?
So those 2 guys were just rotating, and
aggressive.
It was great from Red Snake. It was a bit of a surprise push out of ruins. So 14-6 the scoreline now. Dignitas are on an eco. Most likely going to be 15-6, and I think we could see CRG picking up this map.
So do you
pretty
feel that Dignitas right now are probably saying, well, let's move on to the next map, we're not going to win this map?
I mean, at this stage,
This would have been CRG's pick because they were the home team.
Yeah.
So this would have been CRG's pick as Inferno.
At this stage, I think kind of 14-6, you got quite a long road ahead of you to bring it back to,
Do you
a
want to
complete
exacerbate
job.
that kind of?
And just, we want to kind of stop them maybe just stop them continuing on gaining, a lot of momentum or disappointing rounds, something along those lines. But Dignitas are actually nearly about to win this eco, and they have won the eco. So 8 more rounds to go to bring it back to 15 for Dignitas. So the pressure is on Dignitas if they want to bring this back at the moment.
Indeed.
Still lag spikes and beta twitch. You just need a...
Well, we are dropping frames in batches, but it's not
small amounts. I mean, there might be small points where it lags slightly, but other than that,
we're on the same row as other casters. Could be a problem.
There's three casters on
the same line.
on the same line. So,
but it is a priority line, as far as I know. So
CRG loving this B-bomb site.
they're just attacking it constantly. How many players have they got? Oh,
5-man push.
So here we go. Another one.
Oh, that's great from Ben. If he can, he messes it up. But Henry just needs to wait for players to rotate now, and look at that. Pez coming in from behind. Henry picks up the last frag. 14-8. Dignitas bringing this back slowly but surely. CRG's money situation not so good. They're gonna have to eco now.
So that'll be 14-9 at least, we think. So there could be a comeback on the cards here. Could be at least a comeback, or at least make it respectable in the terms of
respectable score
yeah.
instead of being like 16-8. Well, could have been a lot worse earlier, but that eco round saving Dignitas slightly there. So looking at what CRG are wanting to do, they're chilling around that second mid area. They've sent 4 players second mid with Red Snake just to pick out Banana.
What is Henry doing? He's going to get taken down by Red Snake.
That was well played by Red Snake sitting in the smoke, but we have I should have probably turned off X-ray for that moment, but we have X-ray on, and Henry couldn't see him sitting in the middle of that smoke. So
4 on 4, man down on each side. Guns on Dignitas' side, eco on Terror's side. Should in theory be a 14-9, but they're taking it very cautiously in this round.
It can go any way. Well, we've seen Dignitas picking up that eco against CRG, but I think I could say it's a little bit easier to pick up an eco against Terra's side whenever you're playing CT, is you're holding angles kind of just like this, and Ben picking up 1 frag, kind of choking slightly there. He doesn't have any other players with him on that bomb site. Saw him rotating, Vertigo's still staying there, but Pez is already waiting here. Will he push round?
He does.
Jump shots calls. So Dignitas picking up another round, 14-9 the scoreline, and we should see CRG in a buy round now.
But I'd say for an eco, they've managed to get the bomb down,
Money.
which will give them the extra money for the round, which means they can buy on this round. So pretty good plant there, and maybe Dignitas should have reinforced that B bomb site a bit earlier.
What do you think about the shouting and all like that on LAN?
It's part of LAN.
Part of LAN.
Part of LAN. Unfortunately, I know there's different games here, and some players don't like the shouting, but this is what we live for. This is what CS players live for.
It's not been shouting on every kill pretty much. It's just been
some
good,
exaggerated.
Yeah, some really good moments from teams, clutches, and it's kind of good to hear them shouting and getting pumped up whenever they pick up a really important round. But look at Som's position in here.
It's a good position. He's going to get 1. He gets 1. He gets 2.
Somebody's flanked behind. I don't have a clue who it is.
Is this the last day? No, it's not the last day. Just thought I'd let you know. but it's Red Snake with 20 HP against 4 players. Doubt he's going to do anything. Sorry. There'll be more tomorrow morning, at 10 o'clock in the morning again.
Get auto director. Can't get auto director whenever it's on LAN server in game. So no auto director, just me flicking through. So Vertigo picking up that final frag on a Red Snake.
So at least now it's respectable scoreline.
14-10, yeah. I think, well, Dignitas are slowly gaining momentum there, but they're slowly gaining some momentum here, which is nice to see at least. I mean, they might even be able to bring this back even closer.
Indeed.
Ben says banana is closed, and bit of friendly banter going in between the players.
It does seem. I mean, apparently CRG's game plan this LAN is to upset the opponents with their banter and try and get in people's heads. Apparently, from what I've heard. So, all part and parcel of playing Counter-Strike, I suppose. I reckon.
It's not all.
It's not all about just
flowers and cards.
Yeah, exactly. It is about getting into the mental side of your opponents.
I mean, out of game, you can see most people kind of chatting away and having a laugh at each other, but completely different story whenever it comes to going into game mode. Indeed,
when it comes to money, it's all serious business then, isn't it? But Vertigo managed to get the tag and he's got the frag for it, so it's a good frag for him, but he's now in a difficult situation on the A-bomb site.
You turning in the pansy there.
I didn't quite come out with a trademark line there, let's be honest.
It's getting close. Henry in a 1v4 situation now. He's just going to save that.
He's going to have to save, and they're going to have to play for the draw here. That's the only option.
Only option they're going to
try and take it into overtime.
I mean, at least they've brought it back now to semi. Well, maybe not respectable. It could end up being the same score that they did to Clique, but Henry going for the save. I think Vertigo was slightly unlucky whenever it came to holding apps, but
indeed.
15-10 the scoreline now, and this is the first map of this best of 3 match between CRG and Dignitas.
So, 15-10. If Code Red Gaming decide to screw this all up and their 5-round lead at the moment, we'll be seeing an overtime, which will be MR5 and 16k. Don't think it will happen. The money side of the situation for Team Dignitas is good. They've managed to buy up for this round, so and we're seeing a bit of an aggressive hold here on the banana, and it doesn't look like they're going to go for B this round, which is unusual.
That nade did 47 and 43 damage to Ben and Henry, so they'll both be falling back onto the B bombs. Like, great nade from Red Snake, but it does look like
fake. And it's going to be an A push from Apartments.
Critical's got the bomb here. He's walking right up close. Smoke's coming in.
Nice.
Okay. Gets Vertigo. Vertigo didn't really have that much health, but there's no other players on the actual bomb site at the moment. I was about to say Som and Pez were left on the bomb site, but if I can find Som. Som is stuck in middle with Henry sitting on B still somehow, and Ben's in the library, so going to be a while before these players rotate. Of course, this is the last round. Dignitas have to win this round if they want to stay in this map. But Ben getting taken out by Zed. Zed picking up another frag. So Som in a 1v5 situation. I think GG at this stage for the map. What are you doing, Som? It's last round, dude. He picks up 2 frags. Can't get the third. Quick, he'll finish him off. 16-10 the final score of this first map, and I can't even remember what the next map is, but CRG proving to be kind of too strong at that stage. They had a very good CT half, well, on the bye rounds anyway.
Yeah, I suppose there was some interesting rounds in there. It was quite nip and tuck in the early stages, 5-4, 6-5. I think CRG played well. I think Critical played really well in that map, and
Critical
also
and
Red
Snake
Snake
stepped up.
surprisingly well.
26 and 24 frags each.
Indeed, and I think Dignitas just looked a little bit, well,
Lethargic for the morning.
yeah, I think that's the early morning kind of thing so far.
Well, hopefully that's woke him up and we might have even closer game. It's probably going to be Dust 2 or Mirage. That seems to be the usual map. I haven't seen a single team playing Nuke yet. Was there any teams playing Nuke so far?
I think one match has had Nuke so far.
The server's gone down.
All of them.
Just the CRG.
What, in that?
It actually has gone down.
Someone else shut it down.
Has it? Oh, well.
Someone quit. Arcon quit.
And me. How many of them?
Right, guys, going to take a quick break. The second map should be coming up fairly soon. I'll try to figure out which map that is. Gumpster is casting with me today. Crossy was meant to be coming today, guys, but his car broke down on the way, on the motorway, I think. He might be home watching now. I don't have a clue what he's doing, but I don't think I'll have any Crossy today. So Gumpster will probably sit in and cast with me for a little bit in between games, and maybe some players after 1 o'clock-ish, whenever some teams aren't going to be playing anymore. So quick break and figure out what's happening. The server has been shut down for some reason. Then get straight underway with the next game.